$600 billion. This is the estimated amount that various advertisers around the world spent in 2015 so as to market their products. Due to the advancement of technology, many companies are utilizing all advertising spaces. According to various estimates, Africa has about 67% mobile penetration rates. Realizing the potential of how mobile phones can be used to advertise a company's products and services, some companies have invested in personalized mobile ringback tones that deliver short promotional messages to their potential customers. Patrick Mwangi is a co-founder at Blue Water Group. The firm specializes in the creation of ringback tones for small and medium-sized enterprises.
So Blue Water Group came up in a very funny way, if I may call it that. I was calling one of the airlines, trying to arrange for a flight. And you know, there's what plays the call back, the call on hold tune, just before the person on the other end picks. And then it so happened that the number I had picked was mobile. You know, now the companies are listing down their contacts and they're including their mobile. But there's a way they have integrated that through a switchboard such that you can hear the callback, or rather the call on hold tune. Then that really got me thinking. I wondered, how can we actually do this for SMEs who don't have the ability to set up such sophisticated switchboards? Yeah? How can we give that professional feel to SMEs or upcoming businesses?
Blue Water Group was established in 2014. As the company is system-based, Patrick and his partners would invest approximately 200,000 Kenya shillings in the burgeoning startup. In order to get a foothold in the local market, the company would offer a variety of services so as to offer business solutions to its clients.
Skiza Bizna is a ringback tune that enables SMEs and business owners to brand or market themselves through their Safaricom line, such that when people are calling them, one, they get to learn what this person does, and they get to get the brand message of that specific business. That is one. Number two, we do bulk SMSs. So if you are an enterprise and you want to communicate to a certain number of people, we have that technology that will enable you send bulk SMSs to thousands or millions of people at a click of a button.
The firm also offers Skiza birthday tunes. Once an individual subscribes to this service, all callers will be reminded that it is that individual's day of birth. While a business idea might seem innovative to the entrepreneur, it is only when it is implemented and taken to the market that an entrepreneur will realize whether it will work or not.
I will say that the market was quite receptive. I think, of course, before you invest in an idea, you will do your own research. You start with a person, you know, just a kawaida person that is close to you. Tell them, I have this and this and this idea. Or you phrase it in terms of in form of a question. What if there was ABCD that could help you do ABCD? Then their response will help you gauge how viable or how useful or how the market might respond to your venture, you know, where before you start injecting money into that idea.
Before embarking in a career in entrepreneurship, Patrick would work for 5 years at the Nation Media Group as a systems administrator for broadcasting systems.
Employment is very good. Entrepreneurship is also very good. But you really need to ask yourself where your strength is. How is your life in employment? What do you feel? You know, is this something you're happy to wake up and, you know, go and do? You know, for me, I think employment was a bit of a challenge. My heart was not there. I didn't feel the kind of freedom that I feel now. The responsibility of deciding, this is where I want to go and this is how I'm going to get there. Or this is what I want to achieve and this is what I need to do. You know, But again, that comes with a very big risk.
According to the father of two, his family was supportive of his business idea. However, he also believed that they were scared for him as well. They need not to have worried, as the 34-year-old had done enough research before resigning from his previous job. He also had a card up his sleeve, partnering with the most profitable company in East and Central Africa.
We have one advantage, and this has a lot to do with our partner Safaricom. The Skiza business idea was ours. So we went and pitched to them because you realize you can't do this without the support of the mobile network operator. So when you do that, Safaricom normally sort of gives you some sort of exclusivity as far as that idea is concerned. So I can say here that it's only Blue Water Group that can offer SMEs a callback tune.
Getting a ringback tone is not complex. First, the client types an SMS with a message that they would want the company to record. Then the message is received through a special shortcode number. Patrick continues to explain.
You get an automatic response with payment instructions. Yeah? We charge 1,000 shillings to do that kind of recording, which is heavily subsidized. You're in media, you know, to record a simple VO is upwards of 5,000. But since this is a mass product, we subsidize that heavily. So we charge 1,000 shillings. Then this goes to studio. Automatically that request is forwarded to studio, yeah? Where there's a voiceover artist waiting. They voice that. Once it's voiced, we do a lot of quality checks. Once we are certain that it was done in the right way, the message is clear, the English is good, we set it up on the RBT platform. When we set it up on the RBT platform, we send you a code because the CAK rules requires that subscribers opt into some of these services that are charged. We cannot subscribe you directly. So we send you a code and the subscriptions instructions.
Patrick, a graduate of information technology from the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, has provided over 100,000 ringback tones to various SMEs.
We have activators on the ground. We have marketers on the ground. We have a team of about 10 that are outside there trying to market the product. We also use conventional media, that is TV, radio, and newspapers. And we're also on digital platform. Yes. So I would say actually that, you could have a very, very, very good product, but you have to get it out there. You have to let people know that it exists. Yes. Most businesses don't fail because the idea is not good. No. They fail because people don't know about the idea. And that is where normally the challenge is, because getting this information out there is also a very huge cost.
The worldwide tech industry is estimated to be worth $3.41 trillion. Patrick is of the opinion that the local sector is making great strides in the right direction.
We are in the value-added services kind of space. Yeah? You realize mobile is basically calling and texting. But you see, we have brought in another aspect of marketing into it. Yeah? So the internet is actually a very, very, very big opportunity for anyone who wants to go into business right now. It's growing. Tech is, I think, where anyone thinking into business, or rather anyone thinking into getting into business, should consider. And you don't have to be a techie. You need to have an idea, first of all. Then see how that can be achieved through the technology resources that we have.
So how does he feel when he listens to one of his ringback tones when he calls an individual?
When I call a number, mostly someone I've never talked to before, like a stranger, and what I hear is my product playing on the other end, that is really, really motivating. As in, you get to realize that someone actually needed my service, saw the value in it, paid for it, and is actually using it. and solving a problem and making his life easier.
Blue Water Group has employed over 30 people that offer a variety of services. Even though Patrick does admit that he has made mistakes, he insists that they have made him a better entrepreneur. So what gems of wisdom does Patrick Mwangi have for aspiring entrepreneurs?
If you are an entrepreneur who's just starting out, at times it will feel like nothing is happening. It will feel like this dream is so elusive, you know. Even from the time you start up to the time you're even able to pay rent, or rather get a physical office, the time you're able to even pay a secretary, leave alone hire, a team, it might seem very far-fetched. But I've come to realize that the secret is hanging on there.